What is up, friends? Rob here, the Medicare Minister, and I'm back with a brand new word for all of you. And today, I want to talk to you about 3 reasons why I believe God may not want to bless you with riches. In other words, there may be 3 things that you're doing that may be blocking your blessings in the area of wealth. Let me explain. Number 1 is because over and over we see in the Bible many people, just like you and me, falling more in love with the riches than the relationship. In other words, if you have read the Bible at all, you know that God's primary goal is to have a relationship with his creation, creator, creation. He wants us to be one with him. And the ultimate goal of having a relationship with him is not for us to be happy. It's not for us to have all this prosperity and wealth, but is ultimately to be conformed into the image of his son. And so therefore, if we're not careful, what we'll do is we'll turn into people that just say, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, God, and fall more in love with the blessings than the one who gives the blessings. 1 Timothy 6:10 says it this way, that it's not money itself that's bad, but it's the love of money. In other words, is your heart being seduced by money? Does your heart long and crave the blessings or the wealth more than the creator and the blesser? Number 2 is it may be because we would squander all the riches. Maybe God doesn't want us to be rich because we are not a position currently in our lives where we would be good stewards of that. So the main point here is that we must have the right perspective when it comes to wealth, prosperity, and riches. Psalm 24:1 says it this way, that God owns everything, that everything is God's, and that anything that he gives you or I is simply nothing more than material things, wealth, riches, real estate, whatever the case may be, that he gives it to us on loan to see if he can trust us and that we will manage it and that we would steward it rightly. And one of the best ways to make sure that we steward it rightly, that we can manage it rightly, is that we do something with it, that we make something out of what he's given us, but also that we do it in such a way that we give back to him first and that we're also a blessing to others. So remember, we may be blocking our blessings. We may be self-sabotaging ourselves, if you will, and keeping ourselves from riches if we don't have the right perspective, if we don't take the manager or steward mentality. And then finally, money is a magnifier. Riches are a magnifier. So whatever vices, whatever character flaws, whatever weaknesses you have, money will only highlight that and magnify that. So the goal shouldn't be our goal shouldn't be to be more focused on generating wealth, generating riches, and cultivating currency, if you will, but it should be more focused on cultivating and building a godly character. Because if we focus more on building a godly character, right? This is what the Bible says in 1 John 2:16. It says that there are 3 things in this world, right? It's the lust of the flesh. In other words, what our deep desires of our heart, it's the lust of the eyes, what we see. We live in a very materialistic world. We're seduced all the time by things that we see on social media and on TV, and we hear things we hear on the radio. We live in a very materialistic world. And if we're not careful, the lust of the eyes can draw us away. And then there's a third one that's, I believe, is the most deadly, and that is the pride of life. That is when we think we're something and that we're the ones that have done all of this on our own and that we're the ones that deserve this. When remember, it's going back to our second reason that may be keeping us from blessings and riches is that we don't have the right perspective and that we don't understand that everything is God's and everything that we have is him blessing us. So remember, it's more beneficial to you and to me to constantly build rituals and habits and disciplines that build our character to make us more like God, because it puts us in a better position for him to bless us. And then our goal should be, hey, God, bless me more so I can be a bigger blessing to others. Well, friends, I pray that this has encouraged you. I pray that this has given you a different perspective on 3 reasons why, just maybe, God may not want to bless us at this season in our lives. Comment below, like, share it with someone who you think needs to hear this today. More importantly, please subscribe. Click on the little bell notification so that way you're notified every time we drop fresh content like this. Make it an awesome day. God bless you guys, and we will see you soon.